Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I literally just got back from skating and I've just had about it with these wheels. Like, these are just not good against the ground that I skate in. It's not so much of a speed thing, but my goodness, like my legs just like take so much of the vibration that it fatigues my legs out so quick. And that ground is not getting any better. So we're gonna do what I was intending to hold off for a while, and we're just gonna put these Bones X97s on right now and we'll see how they skate the next day. And because these wheels are still somewhat in decent condition, like they're not like the size of the bearing or anything like that, I'm probably just gonna leave these at the skate park, and if anyone wants them, I'll just let them have it, because they're still a little like big enough to skate smooth parks or any smooth ground. They are conical wheels, and so they'll still roll over a little bit, but for me personally, I'm getting tired of them. And with how rough the ground is at Seville, it's just, I need these wheels desperately, like now. And I was gonna wait until I set up a new board to put these on, but might as well just break the wheels in to have one less thing to break in. So I just got the wheels out of the packaging. These are the Bones X97 Formula wheels, and these are the Support Your Local Skate Shop collaboration that my skate shop did with Bones. And these look really good. They definitely feel softer, just like from like sort of scratching it, and they feel light. I don't know what it is, but they feel light. They look sick, and I'm really looking forward to skating it. So it also came with a X Formula sticker, which looks really, really nice. I kind of crumpled it up a little bit on accident, but anyways, we're gonna set these wheels up and we're gonna see how these roll. Get one last look at that. Alright, so I got the wheels on right now. They look way smaller compared to like the conical fulls that I had, but that probably has a lot to do with the fact that these are shaped different compared to these ones. These are the Bones of V5 shape, which is like the side cut wheel, so it has the classic shape to it, or like the classic riding surface, but it's kind of like coned in, sort of like a conical wheel, but it's not as wide as these guys right here. As you can see, these are significantly wider than these ones, but with it being a lot softer, I just know that it's gonna ride smoother, especially on the ground that I usually skate. But I'm also excited to skate this shape again because it's a little bit thinner of a shape width-wise, which will make flip tricks a lot easier. But I cannot wait to skate these the next day and see how they feel. So tune in to the next day. And just like that, it is raining like an idiot outside. So we're gonna have to wait probably another day to do this, but fast forward to the next day. But before we do, I'm just gonna explain to you, you're gonna see a lot of the same tricks that I always do, but the main focus of this video is just to test to see how the wheels are on the rough ground, and of course on the ramps since they're made out of metal. But yeah, all right, now let's cut to the next day. Definitely softer, and they slide good, like a 99, so we'll see how they feel in the north. as you guys can see, I have like no mini ramp skills, so that's all you're getting from me. Okay, so I've been skating the wheels for the last 2 weeks now. I figured I'd give you guys my kind of like final verdict on it. So it's definitely a lot softer than the Spitfire 99s that I was riding previously, which is pretty obvious. Now on the rough pavement, it's definitely a much smoother ride, like way smoother, and my legs don't feel so fatigued because it absorbs more like the energy vibration compared to the Spitfire Formula 4 wheels that I had before switching to these X97s that I have that I'm skating right now. But not only is it a lot softer on the rough pavement that I normally skate on, but it's also a lot quieter, which is something that I like. When I had the Spitfire Formula 4 wheels on my board, especially since I ride a little bit tighter of a truck as well as a smaller board, it almost sounds like a beginner skateboard, if that makes sense, like that high-pitched sound that it makes when it hits the ground. This one with the wheels that I'm skating right now, it kind of gives my board like a deeper tone kind of sound when like the board drops or hits the ground, which is what I like because it makes the board sound like it's broken in, and I just like the sound of it a lot better. So it's definitely a lot smoother on the rougher pavement, but not only is it smoother, but it's also a lot quieter than usual, which is what I really like about it. Now, of course, the part that I skate is metal ramps, which is a lot smoother than the pavement itself. And on the ramps, it definitely feels significantly smoother. It almost feels like you are riding cruiser wheels and you go insanely fast on transition. It kind of took a little longer for me to kind of adapt to that faster feeling, especially once you hit the ramps. I tend to overshoot over the coping whenever I'm going for an axle stall or a feeble stall or any kind of stall trick, and it's definitely a lot crazier of a feeling on the metal ramps when you're definitely, you know, going for it. But so that's one thing for sure. The second thing, again, it's just quieter and it sounds like you're riding cruiser wheels, especially like, you know, from my friends that were there, they kind of told me like, you know, like what kind of wheels are you riding, because your wheels sound like cruiser wheels. And so that's also another thing that I noticed about them, especially when you're riding like metal ramps or even wooden ramps. It sounds like cruiser wheels and they're just definitely a lot quieter. But overall, I am really enjoying skating these wheels. They feel amazing, and I really don't plan on switching out to any other wheel brand anytime soon. I know Spitfire just released their 93A durometer wheel, which is like their softer version, of course, but I think I'm gonna stick with the Bones X97s for now because I'm really loving the way they feel, and I can't really complain too much about them. They work great for the park that I skate with the rough ground, but they also work great for any other type of terrain. And they, you know, it still feels like skateboarding, like street. It still feels like street skateboarding. You can still slide very comfortably, but it is just a little bit softer and a little bit smoother of a ride, which is what I like. So I'm gonna stick with it. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today's video. I know the skating was a lot shorter than usual, but that was all the footage that I could gather because most of the tricks that I would have filmed anywhere are just the same old tricks that you guys have seen me do a million times, except for that fakey disaster. That was a new one that I learned yesterday, and I just wanted to put it in the video. So hope you enjoyed that. But anyways, that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys dug it. If you guys do want to see more from me, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. That way you guys are notified every time I upload a new video. I do videos here all the time, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, go out there and skate if you can, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, y'all. Peace.